Flat Earth using the Pythagorean Theorem. Somebody please show me how I'm wrong.
Oh, I have a feeling that won't be difficult.
So everybody can agree the Pythagorean theorem's a squared plus b squared is c squared, the 3, 4, 5 triangle. But if we overlay a circle on that, the 3, 4, 5 triangle with the radius of 4, the hypotenuse is 5, the radius of 4 from the hypotenuse of 5, and you're left with a remainder of 1.
You do realize that's not the only triangle the Pythagorean theorem applies to, right? It applies to any right triangle, regardless of the length of the sides. One angle just has to be 90 degrees.
Let's plug in 2,451, 3,963, and the hypotenuse is 4,659.
So, wait, are we not doing a 3, 4, 5 triangle anymore? Because you've got a different right triangle now. Anyway, let's see where you're going with this.
Subtracting out the 3,963, and we get 696. So then we have to, that 696 miles is the drop from flat Earth to curved Earth. The interesting thing at this, 2,451 is the distance in miles from Los Angeles to New York. And if we look at the time from travelmath.com, 4 hours and 54 minutes at a constant 500 miles an hour. So if we plug those numbers in, to go 696 miles in 4 hours and 54 minutes, you'd have to descend 2.37 miles per minute.
You're not descending. You're not getting any closer to the Earth's surface. You're just following it.
At a cruising altitude less than 8 miles, you have to descend almost 700 miles when you're only flying 7 miles or 8 miles.
Okay. Again, you're just following the curve of the Earth. And you don't even have to do anything to do it. You're really staying where the air pressure is the same. That's why the plane drops when it hits a pocket of low pressure.
Is there any commercial pilot, any fighter pilot, anybody that's descending that distance?
You are aware that high-altitude pilots can easily see the Earth's curvature, right? For that matter, there are plenty of pilots who have flown all the way around the world. So how would they get back to where they started?
208 feet per second for 4 hours and 54 minutes. Has anybody experienced that? It's ridiculous. It's ludicrous.
Yes, it is. Which means your thinking is wrong. I don't even know how your thought processes went wrong on this. There is no descending. You're staying at that altitude above the surface. By maintaining a constant altitude according to the altimeter, you're just following the surface as it's curving around. What even is the big mystery here? Normally with these dingo brains, I can at least tell where their thinking has gone awry. I can't here. It's just too much trying to think down to this idiot's level.
So why can't we just admit the Earth is flat and get on with our lives?
Because we're not as mind-blowingly stupid as you?
It's about time. The Earth is flat. Prove me wrong. Somebody, please prove me wrong.
Can't. You disabled comments. Yes, after begging people to show he's wrong, he disabled comments. That should tell you everything you need to know about this Pondering Infinity guy.
Use the Pythagorean Theorem and prove me wrong.
Why would we have to use the Pythagorean Theorem? What relevance do you think it has here?
Or if you want to look at, this is the heliocentric Pythagorean Theorem.
The heliocentric Pythagorean Theorem? I have no idea what this guy is even talking about. Pythagoras didn't even have a heliocentric model of the solar system. Aristarchus did, but that didn't have anything to do with the Pythagorean theorem. It was well known in Pythagoras' time that the Earth was spherical, but that didn't have anything to do with his theorem either.
3 squared plus 4 squared is 4 squared. That's what they want you to believe. Come on.
What? No, you can't add one number to another and get the same number. Well, unless that number is 0. Even earlier you said the numbers were 3, 4, and 5. Now they're 3, 4, and 4? And the theorem is now a squared plus b squared equals b squared and not c squared? Who wants us to believe that? I would say I'm very confused here, but fella, I think that's you.
Let's wake up. There's so much more to flat Earth than there is believing this nonsense, the heliocentric Earth. So much more. Wake up and enjoy what life could be.
Yeah, I got nothing. This has to be the first time one of them has rendered me speechless. So thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, leave a comment, and go to donate.pagosity.tv to keep me doing what I do. And check out all the great content here, like this video selected just for you.